I have a quick question that may stir up the pot here. Which of these 4 wide receivers would you take in their prime? Larry Fitzgerald,
Done.
Julio Jones,
Up.
Randy Moss, or Calvin Johnson? Christian, you can start it off.
Oh, definitely Calvin Johnson. He's most dominant wide receiver of all time. I mean, how many guys do you have to put on him to stop him? I don't ever think we got that answer for him.
Minimum of 2.
It just sucks. Yeah, it just sucks that you only saw him for
9 years.
Time that because I mean, I feel like at the 9th year though, he was still in his prime. No.
Oh yeah, he definitely was. I'm sure Chris has a different opinion, but in my opinion, yeah, he definitely was. And I would go with Calvin Johnson too. He's 6'5", 230 pounds, runs a 4.3 in some other guy's shoes at the combine. Yeah, I'm taking that guy every single time. Georgia Tech, go Yellow Jackets.
I think the real question is who's number 2 then? Because I think, well, maybe I'm wrong.
Well, let's see.
Yeah.
What do you have to say, Drew? Your biased fucking opinion. I
was about to say I'm a homer. I'm a homer, so I'm going to say Fitz all day, every day. He caught everything.
Never caught a trophy.
Yeah, he didn't catch a Super Bowl ring. That's
yeah. Well, you know what? Neither did Calvin Johnson.
Actually, none of these guys have. So in my book, they're all fucking losers.
All right. Well, then that's fair and fine.
And that's exactly what I expected out of you. That's why I asked the question. Oh,
that was like, well, they just take a bunch of fucking losers that I know my brother will hate and ask him who he dislikes the least.
Exactly.
Is that what the question really was?
Well, who would you take, Chris?
Out of those?
Yeah. Can I guess?
So probably Randy Moss. I'd take
that. That's exactly what I was going to guess.
Randy Moss has a ring, doesn't he?
No,
he went to 2 Super Bowls lost.
Yeah, they were 18-0.
Crying shame.
Yep.
Someone beat them.
But he has the most receiving touchdowns in the season, right? Still?
In a season, yes. 23.
So I'll go with that. That's well.
Calvin Johnson has the most receiving yards in a season.
He also mooned the Green Bay Packer fans. That gives him credit in my book, too.
Yeah,
who was throwing the ball though to Calvin Johnson the whole time?
Matt Stafford.
I was about to say the same guy who's now manning the helm over in wherever the hell.
But he had a few other guys too, like fucking Dan Orlovsky.
Multiple guys.
Dan Orlovsky, and I think he had the most receiving touchdowns that year, even when they went 0-16. Yeah, he's an absolute.
So
monster.
actually, would be a better question out of that is who had the worst quarterback throwing to them over their career out of those guys? Because you had Carson Palmer, Kurt Warner, really throwing to Fitz.
Yes,
right?
And then a bunch of no names in between that. A bunch of no names.
Well, there was a good portion out of those two, correct?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Randy Moss had Dante Culpepper, Tom Brady. So
Randall Cunningham.
He arguably had the best.
Randall Cunningham, and then who was in Oakland at the time?
Did have
was it
Kerry
Palmer?
Kerry Collins.
Was it Carson Palmer in Oakland at that time?
It was Kerry Collins first.
And then Carson Palmer for a little bit? I love Mom. I may never see her again, though.
Who were the other receivers?
Randy Moss, Calvin Johnson, Julio Jones, who's had Matt Ryan for the most part.
So they're kind of in the same boat. They're kind of in the same boat because you got Matt Ryan and Matt Stafford, talented, but clearly not winners.
Yeah, but one's in Detroit.
I mean, Atlanta's not much better. You've been there.
That's already like a +10 handicap right there.
I have. It's an interesting city. It's an interesting city, that Atlanta.